Network.
All right, welcome back to the Bitcoin Radio Network. This is Crypto Famous at the 6 o'clock news live here on the Bitcoin Radio Network. We got an exciting show lined up for everybody, filled with news going on in cryptocurrency today. Absolutely amazing. So you guys are going to want to stick tuned. We're also doing a $2,500 giveaway. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. Yeah, that's correct. I said $2,500 giveaway right here on the Bitcoin Radio Network. So stay tuned to get the info about that, because it's going to be a great show. We got a lot of news lined up for you today. And we're going to be covering, quite a bit of stuff. We're going to talk about how Apple, we're going to talk a little bit about Bitcoin. Has it reached its bottom yet? Coinbase, EOS, a little bit of Russian government as well. Hacking, the hacking has got to stop on these exchanges. We're going to talk a little bit of how we can improve cryptocurrency exchanges and what kind of security factors can come into play for that as well. Then we're going to just kind of go over a nice recap of what has been going on in cryptocurrency and what exchanges have been hacked over the last, we're going to go probably over the last year. We're going to cover that much right there. So I got a full show lined up for you guys, and I just tell you that we are really excited to bring this to you. And yeah, so we're going to have a good show today, and I might be a little glitched out here or something. I don't know. We're gonna try some new things here for you guys as we come in to this broadcast. So bear with me. We're just running a few updates as we do this live for you guys every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. If you're watching this via YouTube, by all means, become a subscriber today. If you're not already, hit the notification bell, the like, leave a comment. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the broadcast as well. So a few things that we'd like to say is, first of all, I got to let you guys know I am Crypto Famous right here. We are Media One, the Bitcoin Radio Network, and LVX, the Live Video Exchange, which is coming soon. We're going to talk a little bit about that during the broadcast as well. A lot of improvements have gone on here in the network over the past 30 days. We have just made some really good improvements as we brought the production team from Miami up, and we had a great meeting in Minneapolis, and from that point we all traveled back to Puerto Rico, finished our build out, and you guys get to enjoy this great studio. I mean, look at this TV here. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, you guys get that. You get all our sponsors down there at the bottom of the page. Of course, BRN is one of the main sponsors. It's the host of the network. All right, you got we got so much to talk about. It's just like, where do we begin? We really got a couple minutes left here before we actually go to a station break. So after we get back from this station identification coming up here in just a couple minutes here, we're going to get into this news about Apple and what's going on with that, and how does it tie into cryptocurrency? Has there been a ban? All sorts of things. There's so much going on. I'm so excited to be able to sit down and have a great conversation with each and every one of you guys today. Join the chat rooms, interact with us here. We do have call-ins, and that you can call in and be a part of the show. So I'll give you them call-in numbers after the break right here. So again, you're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network. I'm Crypto Famous. Stay tuned. We got a $2,500 giveaway. We're going to explain the details on that when we come back from this station break. You're watching the Bitcoin Radio Network.
Can you guess who I am? I create and maintain life on Earth. 70% of the planet you live on is made of me. I am the world's life source. 60% of your body is made of nothing but me. Drink me, use me, but please don't waste me. Remember, I cannot be created. There is a solution to keep me clean for generations to come, which is combining blockchain and nanocar plus water treatment technology. And this is Coinero, the currency of life. For more information on how you can participate in keeping our water resources clean, visit www.coinero.org.
BRN, all systems ready.
Bitcoin activated. Blockchain activated. Ethereum activated. Litecoin activated.
All systems ready for launch.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network, #1 in cryptocurrency. The opinions expressed on the radio or video program by the host or co-host, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely their opinions. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of BRN or affiliates. Thanks for listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to the Bitcoin Radio Network. This is Crypto Famous right here live every day from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, Central Standard Time. Make sure you set your clocks, hit the notification bell on the YouTube. Help us grow. That's a brand new YouTube channel we have over there, so we're trying to grow that channel as well. And I'll just tell you, if anybody knows anything about YouTube, we're not making any money on anything that goes on YouTube. So anything that we do, we want to grow this community for the better of cryptocurrency, not for the better of our YouTube benefits, because we don't get any. So just to keep you guys up to date about that right there. All right, let's talk a little bit about Apple has moved to put a stop to any crypto mining apps that might be used on its mobile products. Now, in the recent update, the personal computing company expanded its initial guidelines in cryptocurrencies. Before the guidelines, specific apps facilitating cryptocurrency exchanges and or initial coin offering, ICOs, must comply with all applicable state and federal laws now. So everybody has been wanting the adoption in cryptocurrency. We know that. I want it. You want it. If you have any investments right now in cryptocurrency, you want full adoption for this, because what's it going to do? It's going to drive the price of BTC up. Not only that, but everything else is going to go up when BTC goes up. So with that in mind comes all this regulation that's going to happen due to the fact that the mainstream is adopting it. Now, I've got some really good news that is, I'm going to cover that in just a little bit. I just want to let you know I got some really good news, so stay tuned. We're going to get into that after I cover this article, because it kind of goes back to back with this. So now the guidelines specify more than that. In 5 bullet points, the guidelines run through Apple's policy on wallets, mining, exchanges, ICOs, and rewards that take the form of cryptocurrency. All right, there we go. See, more guidelines. This is going to happen. And either you're just going to have to accept it, or you're just going to have to start, switching phone services, or you're going to have to, you're going to have to come up with some backup plans. And I recommend that in cryptocurrency, no matter what you do. And you could take it further than cryptocurrency and in life. You should always have a plan, and then have plan B, and then definitely have C as a backup plan, because you never know if plan A or B is going to work out the way that you quite did it. So make sure in crypto that you have plan C as a backup. And that could be, having a different cell phone service just for cryptocurrency. If Apple's cracking down on it that hard, then maybe you just want to go get you, a cheap Metro phone or something like that. And I don't know what you have in your country. You might be listening from another country right now. Seems how our broadcast does reach worldwide audience. So if that be, you guys know what kind of phone is in your country that you can use to use crypto on. So that's my suggestion if there's anything coming down. However, this is kind of good too, because there's a lot of scam programs, like mining programs that are on phones. And I'll tell you right now, if you're new into crypto and you're just catching the stream for the first time, or watching the replay off of YouTube, listen up. You're not going to make any money mining Bitcoin on a phone app. It's not going to happen. First of all, it takes so much energy to mine a Bitcoin. By the time you did mine it, you would be dead. The phone would no longer work. It would be obsolete. And probably there would be some new currency out by that time. That's how long it would take you to actually mine any type of Bitcoin off of a cell phone. So keep that in mind, guys. Let's not get ripped off, and let's not get taken to the bank by, some of these apps that are out there. And you also have to watch out on these phones too. This is another reason why this is good. Everything's got its pros and cons. So these apps could crunch down on applications that are being made to duplicate exchanges. That's a scam that's going on right now. So this would actually prevent that from happening, which is better for the customer. So maybe in such a good way, you may not think so up front, but when you start looking at it with security features, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. Because we're going to get rid of all these scammers out there hitting us, hackers hitting these apps. And I don't know how many times I've watched on YouTube where it's been a different case. In 2017, just about every other week, there was somebody on YouTube saying this, and that, of what I just explained to you guys. So now that we see that, you have to be educated in these fields, and make sure that you don't get taken to the bank by signing up for a platform that some scammer came out there. And the platform is a good, reliable platform, and then all of a sudden these guys create this app that looks just like that platform, and you deposit your BTC in there to purchase that ICO or something. Boom. Who got the money? The scammers, the hackers, the mob, some kind of mafia out there got it or something, or some kid, who knows who is behind all these hacking and problems that we're seeing in cryptocurrency. But I tell you what, something has to happen to prevent this. So as it does take place, just keep that in mind. Something has to happen. I mean, these guys have to be stopped. This is the wild, wild west right now. And as we see this adoption taking place every single day, and it's just growing. I mean, there's more news today than I can keep up with. Gotta take a breather there. So I just think that some of these regulations coming down are going to be good. Now, the initial coin offerings must comply with applicable state and federal laws. I think there should be some kind of verification process instead of like the state and federal laws trying to, manipulate currency that's out there. That's like the United States trying to, put taxes on Germany's money or the euro. It's just not going to happen. We can't tax the euro, okay? They have to change that money over to the dollar, and then the dollar gets taxed, right? So, how in the world are they pulling this off where they could take Bitcoin, which they have no federal law structured for it at all, and they're going to say that they can tax it? I just doesn't make sense to me, but that's how governments work. That's how, when the fiat system gets so, I guess, scared because the takeover of a currency is happening right before their eyes, and you either get on board with it or you're going to get left in the dust, right? So, if that being said, I think that there should be some less regulations on that, where the state and federal laws don't really have much to say about Bitcoin, except for or cryptocurrencies, except for making sure that if they're a security or not, and proving whether or not you're a security or not is a whole nother sit down and conversation. But that's what my personal take is. And if it's a security, then you have a reason to tax. But if it's not, then you have to leave it alone. I don't see any other way for that, and how they're going to manipulate it. But that's governments. They manipulate things all the time for their benefit. So some of this regulation coming down, I think, could actually be, a pretty good deal. So for us in the long run. So we'll just have to see what takes place and how it all plays out. Now, we do have a good article here that we are going to talk about because I think this one is probably one of the most important ones, and it's going to tie into what's going on right now in Bitcoin, and how I just think there's just millions and millions and millions of people that are going to miss out on this this bullish run that happens. And we're just right in the beginning of it, guys. I mean, I've got intel. I mean, I communicate with people all over the world on a daily basis. I get news. My guys are bringing in news. We have updates coming in, I mean, to the minute. So with that being said, we get some insider news as well. And I think a lot of people are going to miss out on this. Now Bitcoin, a lot of people are saying right now the Bitcoin hasn't hit the bottom cryptocurrencies of the cryptocurrency bubble yet. It hasn't even hit the bottom yet. Now, I'm a little reluctant to say that it's going to go to $3,000, but if it does, I'll tell you what, I am going to buy at least $50,000 worth of BTC at $3,000 a piece, so that whenever I come out on this bull run that's about to happen, I could triple, quadruple. I mean, the estimates are off the chain right now, and it kind of ties back into a little bit, is the government about to experience a collapse in the United States dollar? I mean, look, all these people out here are talking about this on their networks, okay? You can go on Fox, CNN, all these different networks that talk about the stock markets, and look at what the leaders of them people are saying. It's about to happen. It's about to crash. Is that going to take place? Is that the triggering moment that's going to take Bitcoin and all the rest of the cryptocurrencies to the moon? And are we all going to buy 12 or 15 Lamborghinis? I wish. But I don't even know if I'd want 12 or 15 Lamborghinis. To be honest with you, you can only drive one at a time. And personally, I think purchasing a car at that price is a waste of money. But if you got free money to do it, then why not? And I will have an LVX Lamborghini at some point in time within the next, I would say, year. It's in my goals. It's on my refrigerator. So even the graphic for the Lambo is on the fridge on the car already. Yep. So it's awesome. So, all right. Cryptocurrency trader Ran Nooner says, I'm going to butcher your name, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not good with names, especially whenever they're foreign names. I butcher names, guys, and I do apologize for that from the bottom of my heart. All right, but he's going to say that Bitcoin hasn't bottomed yet, but it's still a good time to buy or hold if you believe in the long-term value. Now, he also says that now this could go to $20, $30, $40, even $50,000. And then no one cares whether you bought it at 5 or 6 when it's $50,000, $60,000, right? It's a great time to purchase the Bitcoin. I said that yesterday. I'm going to say it today, and I'm going to say it all week long. Even though we see a little spike coming back and a little bit of green back in the market today, I still think that the buying opportunity of Bitcoin at today's price right now is absolutely phenomenal, and you cannot go wrong. Even if it does drop down to 2, 3, I'm not going to say 2, but I mean, at worst case scenario, I would say $3,000, and I just don't see that happening. I see it to start to go back up now a little bit. Now we might fall out just a little bit later on in the week, and we'll see what this weekend brings. But next week, I think you're going to start to see a very big climb, and we're going to be on that bullish run that everybody's been waiting all year for, and that's a little bit of it. So the price of Bitcoin may sink lower on the cryptocurrency trades. Now, I'm going to get into this article when we come back from this break that's coming up here. What do we got, guys? About 30 seconds? All right, good. All right, so we had about 30 seconds, something like that. We're going to go to a station break, and when we come back, I'm going to bust into this article about how low these guys think it goes. And there's some trigger points that if it does break a certain couple of numbers, according to this trader, that we should be seeing. I mean, these are the big boys' dream to see it this low, because look, last year it was $20,000. So to see it this low again, absolutely amazing. All right. I hear the music in there, guys. You know what time it is, so it is time to go to a station break real quick. We'll be right back after this station break. You're listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network, Crypto Famous.
Turn the lights down low. Yeah, now I'm feeling you breathing slow.
Cryptocurrencies are changing the world, and people are making millions of dollars in the industry. How would you like to grab a piece of that pie? With TTT, the Trading Tycoons, we have developed a simple method so you can trade in crypto coins. It's simple to do, takes 2 minutes to learn, and the best part, you stay in control of your own money at all times. No handing money over to owners of programs, no selling required, no recruiting required, no auto ships, no products delivered to you that you never use. You simply download an app to your phone or computer. Our system will then alert you when there is a signal to place a trade. You log into your account, place the trade, and your job's done. Sit back, relax, and wait for your coins to be sold automatically, and then you count your profits. There are plenty of trades every week, so you don't have to worry about missing any. You can go to bed knowing you're making money while you sleep. It takes a few minutes to master the system, and you also get access to our live 24/7 community support group. Join TTT now. Cryptocurrency is the future. Make it your future. Get back to the person who showed you this video and ask them how you can get.
Lifestyles of the Crypto Famous. Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Crypto Famous will cover the latest news and live events across the world with top interviews from the industry. Live, only on BRN, the Bitcoin Radio Network.
The opinions expressed on the radio or video program by the host or co-host, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely their opinions. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of BRN or affiliates. Thanks for listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, welcome back. This is the 6 o'clock news here on the Bitcoin Radio Network.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the...
All right, so back to this article here that the price of Bitcoin may sink even lower. We keep going down and we're testing the lows. And on Monday on the cryptocurrency market on CNBC's Fast Money, 62.50 is the next point. 62.50 is going to be the next point. And then they said it could, if it goes down, that we're going to test it at about 5,900, and then they said there is a key level for investors to watch for the $5,000 mark, and the miners look at the go. Let's see, boom, 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 boom. So they're looking here. So they're looking at a good $5,000 mark, and at the low end, so that'll be great as well. I gotta text somebody here, so yep. Let me get this out of the way. All right, cool. Okay, great. So. All right, so Bitcoin fell below 7,000 on Sunday, plunging to 6,647.33. We all know that. That was like, whoa! Everybody was like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's falling out. It's going forever. It's going to be gone. But that's not the case. We already see a nice little comeback today on it as well. So. My biggest point is here, keep an eye on the BTC. We could see it go down to 5. I had reports yesterday. Somebody was claiming $3,000 off of a news article. I was like, no, I do not think that's going to hit $3,000 at all. But I've been wrong before. I could be wrong now. And I think it would be a glorious moment if it did go down to $3,000 because, geez Louise, could you imagine $3,000 for BTC? I don't know what I would do if it came down to that. All right, let's see here. All right, we've got some news coming in right now. Now this is today's headline news, so we want to keep that in mind as well. And we're going to talk about Coinbase and Ethereum Classic. It jumps 20%. I'm surprised it only jumped 20%. I was thinking maybe 40 to 50%. And that could still happen once Coinbase actually has the coin listed on Coinbase. So it looks like definitely, and Binance is following the same trail, adding the Ethereum Classic on there as well. Makes you kind of wonder, is there something going on between Binance and them guys? But the cryptocurrency service Coinbase announced on Monday night that it would add the fifth digital asset known as Ethereum Classic to its trading platform in the coming months. That's correct. It's not on there right now. It will be coming in the next couple of months. They do have to prepare everything, get everything lined up, check it, run the security factors on it and everything, and before they can get that released out to you guys. And we want to make sure it all works good if we're going to go over there and participate in it. All right, the announcement, which came in a Coinbase blog post, saw the price of Ethereum Classic spike from around $13 to over $16 in an hour after the news was announced. As of late Monday night Eastern Time, the price hovered around $15.50 and over the time there. Now, that would have been a great buy, especially if you would have got in on Ethereum Classic, quite a while ago. You'd be making some good money right now. Ethereum Classic is an offshoot of the better known Ethereum, okay? And it was created in 2016. So if you were in that ICO back in 2016, you probably sold a lot already. But if you're still hodling that coin, you are about to make some good money, and especially once it actually hits the exchange. We always see a spike on that day as well. All right, by fraction of developers who objected to a modification of the original cryptocurrency. It is currently the 18th most valuable digital currency in its market cap is approximately 1.5 billion, is dwarfed by that of the Ethereum, 53.3 billion, and of Bitcoin, which is 117.8 billion. So we can definitely see that there's quite a big difference there. But as it's brought into Coinbase, we all know Coinbase, when they brought Bitcoin Cash out, I think there was a 65% spike in it. I thought that's what we were going to see here, at least 40 to 50. However, it could still happen once it's released, and I think it may not have jumped so high because there's always so much FUD going around about Coinbase, and oh man, Ripple's going to be on there. Oh, Tron's going to be on there. Oh, this one's going to be on there, and these are your pump and dump crews that probably do this so they can make a little bit of extra money off of you guys, spreading a bunch of FUD around. And maybe that's hindered this move on Ethereum Classic. And what are we going to know? We'll have to wait and see. When it comes out on the exchange in a couple of months, we'll see. Maybe it'll hit that 40-50% mark. Might be a good time to buy some Ethereum Classic right now, and wait for a couple months, and boom, when it hits the exchange, you know what to do. The day it hits the exchange, you feel where it is the best at that peak. If the coin spikes, and it usually does, so when it does spike, you just got to measure in there. Is this the top? If it's not, and you're still making money and you're gonna sell when you need to sell to make that kind of money that you need to make, and put that money aside and start making some more money. That's what cryptocurrency is all about. This is about making money. If we can make money on platforms, then the platform developers are making the money that way. And the consumer, you're the investor basically. And when you buy the ICOs, you're the investment on that platform, because we know there's no banks out here that are going to give us any money at all. And that's sad, but the facts, I mean, they are facts, right? So all right, going right from the Ethereum right into the EOS. Now, what's going on with EOS? We all know EOS, man, they've been, why is the launch not yet, EOS is launched, but the live has not gone live yet. Why? Visit any EOS Telegram channel, and some version of this question will pop up again. and again, and its main is the main net live yet? It's all over the internet. Everybody wants to know, is the net live yet? Are we ready to go? Okay, while the EOS blockchain technology launched on June 10th at 1300 UTC, the answer to the question is effectively no. They have not gone live yet. And that's because the crypto tokens created by Block 1's 4 billion EOS initial coin offering in the ICO are locked up until the network elects 21 block producers. Okay? And in equivalent of miners and of the new network. All right, so, and as that still hasn't happened, currently no one can start using EOS just quite yet. That doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I mean, we got to keep our eyes open over there, and we got to keep our ears open as well, because as it stands, the blockchain will go live if 15% of all tokens, an equivalent of 150 million, are staked. Okay, so you, the community, if you're holding some EOS and you're trying to get this baby to go live sooner, here's your opportunity. This is the news that you need to hear. And if you are an EOS holder, you probably already know this as well. So, but there is new people coming into crypto, and if they purchased EOS because it just, it looked good and they don't really have a clue what's going on, here's some good news for you. You can stake it, all right? And let's see, an equivalent of 150 million are staked in the vote. The block producer candidates staking tokens allows EOS holders to vote for up to 30 block producers. All right, the group in charge of the verification transactions and votes are weighed by how many tokens are staked. Okay, and while this process is currently underway, what we've seamlessly learned about the blockchain in self-governance from the EOS launch is if people are given time, they will take it. And that's a fact. I mean, anybody. Here at the Bitcoin Radio Network, we don't play with time. Time is of the essence in cryptocurrency. Each program, each platform, we have goals. We have goals that we have to meet. The ICOs have goals they have to meet. There's no time to be playing around. And personally, we are in development of LVX ICO, the live video exchange, which is under a patent, 2 patents, a provisional patent and a utility patent, that no other cryptocurrency exchange can put a live video feed with it, and which is awesome because that makes us stand out from all the other cryptocurrencies out there. And the biggest thing that we're going to get into later on in the program here is the security in the exchanges. OMG, do we need some help on that? Is another exchange hacked? I mean, you hear about, Bitfox got hacked. You hear, I think they only got 58 Bitcoin ripped off out of there, but that's a lot. 58 Bitcoins, that's a lot of BTC. Not for an exchange, but it is for that. But they're Brazilian. They got hacked back in April. We're going to go over all of them as well. And after we get back from this station break, guys are telling me we've got about 2 minutes left. And we're going to go to a station break. And when we get back from that break, we're going to go over the details, the very details of the $2,500 giveaway. I know you guys have been waiting for me to talk about it. I got to slip it in here, and I got a lot of news to cover. So I'm going to slip that in the beginning. $2,500 giveaway, and it'll give us a great opportunity to talk about that. And this is another thing that we're going to do. We're going to be giving away tokens from all sorts of different platforms and ICO groups and stuff. You may not get $2,500 every time, but this is a gift from our crew to you. Let's just say that. So it's our way of giving back to the community. And that's one thing you're going to know about us here. We're very transparent, and we're very upfront and honest guys. We want to see the best for crypto. And that's what this platform is about. Media One does an awesome job on bringing you guys cutting news on the Bitcoin Radio Network every day. And some of the writers are in other countries, so you just got to kind of bear with a little bit. And not everybody is American or European that can just bang out the English that you and I read. So some of them, you kind of got to fiddle through it a little bit, but it makes sense. So we just want to give Marcus a big hand of applause over there for heading up the Media One team and managing it. He's a young guy, but I kind of see myself like Trump a little bit. If I see potential, I'm going to put it to work. And Marcus has done nothing but prove himself from day one all the way up to where we are today. So that's very exciting, and we got to thank Marcus for that. So big up Marcus. He is the production manager and general manager over at Media One. We'll be right back after the station break.
Check out the Josh Beckett Show. Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, okay.
Covering the latest news and artificial intelligence. ICO reviews.
That's right.
Only on BRN.
Bitcoin Radio Network.
The opinions expressed on the radio or video program by the host or co-host, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely their opinions. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of BRN or affiliates. Thanks for listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to Bitcoin Radio Network. I am Crypto Famous, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday. I'm here every single day. I do some during the week too. I know on the website there we have a lot of information about the evening show and the morning show. But boy, we have been doing so many updates here in the studio for you guys. I mean, look at this production. It's, you have to admit, if you go back and look at the previous videos, you don't even want to see the older ones. We deleted them. But the previous videos on the YouTube channel over there. That's where all of our archives, you can get it right here on Bitcoin Radio Network. If you hit the archive YouTube button right up there, it'll take you right there. Click on it, and it'll take you right to the channel. You can subscribe, become a subscriber, and hit the notification bell. It'll tell you every time we go live, so you never have to set a clock or, oh man, Famous is on. It's 6 o'clock news. I got to go. You never have to do that. All right, so EOS is still having some problems with the LaunchNet. There's some frustration going on there with everybody. You guys just got to be patient. Some of this stuff does take time to get going, but however, shame on you. Don't put a date out you cannot follow through with, okay? That's one of our main rules here at BRN and LVX is do not ever put a date that we cannot follow up on. It's just not right. And if you're going to just be transparent about everything and keep the news up to them. That way we're up to date and we know what's going on. It's no big deal. But it's, kept in the dark. And when everybody's got to be on the Telegram asking questions, hey, is this going on? Is that going on? Is this going on? Is that? Come on. Step up to the platform. You guys got billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and people are ready to take place. So step up to that as well. All right, let's talk about some good things that we got going on here as well, and we just want to bring this forth to you guys because this is headline news today, and you know what? This is the $2,500 giveaway, and I'm going to tell you guys everything about it right now. So the $2,500 giveaway is for a call for action here on our YouTube channel because it's brand new. All right, we just started it a week ago or a week and a half ago. And we know how important YouTube is to advancing platforms, and we're going to use it very smart. We've had previous networks that, I mean, they had 400, 500, 600,000 subs on them, and it doesn't take us that long to get there, but we need your guys' help, and this is a call for action for everybody watching. We are going to give away, okay, check it out. I hear people out on YouTube giving $100, $50, you know, get this, get that. All right, $2,500 worth of LVX tokens. That's 5,000 LVX tokens that we're going to give away as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will do a video. You must partake in the video once we do that, and it'll be labeled 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and you need to partake in that. You need to like that video, you need to become a subscriber, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment, and start helping us get this network out to where it needs to be, because this is cutting edge technology that we're using for you guys here, and you guys deserve it. So the best thing that we can do is just be we work together, and everything pans out in the long run, doesn't it? All right, so let's pan over here to Russia. You know, Russia has got some interesting things that are going on inside its government, and the corporate giants formed a joint venture to develop in the blockchain IoT. Now, multiple Russian corporate giants, including the state-owned, I'm just terrible at foreign names, and I'm just terrible at it, but Grazabank, I probably butchered that, and I got a lot of friends in our program, and so much of our team is Russian now over there. They're probably gonna be throwing some rhubarb at me or something here. But anyways, they created a joint venture that plans to develop projects in the blockchain, in the digital economic and local news outlet, the TASS. Now, this is reported on June 9th that the Russian telecom company Fong and Gazprombank, the government corporation Rostec, and the USM Group have created a joint venture referred to as MF Technologies, the MFT. That is worth $450 million right now, and has a 59% stake in the Russian internment giant Mail.ru. Wow, right? So we see that, look at here, Putin's no idiot. Let's just put it out there, all right? We see he does amazing things. So for the Russians over there, and look at what he's done for the economy. I mean, their economy is so much better now than it was before. So that's a good thing for the Russians over there as well. All right. Well, let's see. They plan to focus on developing digital financial solutions via Gazprombank resources, according to TASS. Fong stated that the MTF will allow partners to maximize, efficiently implement comprehensive and innovative projects across the industries to implement solutions based on blockchain technology and the Internet of Things. There you go. It's good to see this, right? There's more adoptions that's happening. Here goes a whole country that's jumping onto it, and their biggest banks and corporate conglomerates over there have got a lot of good things going on in Russia. You're going to see a lot more of this going on. That's why a lot of people, they want to get into that Russian crowd over there. and take place with that as well. So what's this wrapped up? Let's see. Growth in the blockchain. That's how I'm going to wrap that up. Growth in the blockchain, because it's all about the blockchain this year, if you ask me personally, because yeah. So I'm not sure if I said this or not, but I got to step back one step. 2,500 in LVX tokens once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I did say all that already. You guys are silly. They got me in the back. They're all laughing at me right now. I'm like, what are you doing? You're butchering me. We have a good time here at the Bitcoin Radio Network. It doesn't have to be all serious stuff. We have a good time. Crypto's fun, all right? Every day it's something new, and every day we get to hang out with you guys and discuss things and so much more as well. So with that being said, we got about 10 minutes left. I'll open up the call lines if anybody wants to call in at 507-512-3000. That's 507-512-3000. That is a toll-free call-in line. It's not a 1-800 toll-free, but it's still toll-free. It's 507-512-3000. All right, now we see that a Russian has jumped into the game as well. We knew it's coming. Everybody's jumping on the blockchain. It's so much safer. Even the banks know it. Even they're getting involved on it, So that is, it's good to see. There's nothing better than the adoption happening. But just keep in mind, all you people out there that want to cry about things that happen during adoption, comes regulation. So keep that regulation in mind as well. Hey, when we get back, we're going to be talking about the cryptocurrency hackers. What the heck is going on with the hackers and everything? So you're going to want to make sure you stay tuned for this as we talk about all these hackers, the BTC cryptocurrency.
The opinions expressed on the radio or video program by the host or co-host, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely their opinions. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of BRN or affiliates. Thanks for listening to the Bitcoin Radio Network.
Check out The Josh Beckett Show. Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, okay.
Covering the latest news and artificial intelligence. ICO reviews.
That's right.
Only on BRN.
Bitcoin Radio Network.
All right, welcome back. Quick short break. Just got to pay a couple bills there. All right, we got about 5-6 minutes left of this, and we got a couple articles we got to flow through real quick. So, you gotta love that up-to-date music that you get here right here in the Bitcoin Radio Network. It's awesome. We are a licensed station. We do syndicate in Minneapolis. We syndicate in Miami and Puerto Rico as well. We are Puerto Rican, based out on the island. You can see the beautiful Puerto Rican atmosphere behind me through the windows there. It's just absolutely wonderful. So, hey, welcome back, guys. Let's see here, the cryptocurrency hack. What in the world is going on? Is this going to make us better? Is this going to do harm? What is this going on? Hackers, I think, will make Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP even stronger than it is today. The hacking will cool off the hype for the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other cryptocurrencies in the short run. But in the long run, it will make them stronger. Okay? Now, hacking of cryptocurrency exchanges has always been a scary thing for cryptocurrency investors. You know that. I know that. If you've had your money on one of these exchanges, shame on you. You shouldn't do that. You make your money, you get out of that exchange, and you put it where? Into the vault. What's the vault? The vault is the hardware wallet. Hardware wallet. You got to buy Treasure, Nano S, something like this to store your tokens in so you don't get ripped off. I'm going to say it every single day here until everybody gets it in their head. Buy a hardware wallet. Don't care what kind you get, just get a good one. Do your investigation on them, because what are you going to do? After you're done trading on them platforms and the exchanges, you take your money out of there, and then you take it, put it on there, and then once it's in the vault, it's safe. Then you're good to go. Nobody can take it from you. Now when you want to go back, you do it. Hey, it's better to pay a transaction fee than it is to lose everything you got. Amen? All right. So let's keep that in the back of the head. But on the front of every matter is security. And these exchanges get hacked like it's, I don't know. It's crazy. And it just goes to show you that anybody can build a platform, but who puts security behind the platform and implements it without just doing an audit once or twice a year. Some platforms only do an audit once a year. Others do it once a month. Once every quarter. LVX will be doing theirs once a month. An audit on gas and security. Just to let you guys know that. The LVX ICO is coming soon. You're not going to want to miss that. All right, it sounds like a run on the old banks back in the old days when there was no central bank to guarantee the deposits. And that's exactly what it's like here when you're dealing with some of these exchanges. And that's why investors sold off almost every cryptocurrency following news that South Korea's CoinRail cryptocurrency exchange had been hacked. And you can definitely see it, that the Bitcoin was down 7.64, then Ethereum was down 9.24, and XRP was down. XRP it took the biggest hit out of them all at 9.32, a negative 9.32 on that. And that source comes from the CoinMarketCap today. So a number of currencies that advised the decline in the top 100 ranks. The advanced ones, there was about six that advanced, and they declined 94. Okay, so 94. You got to go find somewhere else to go. Investing in crypto coins or tokens is highly speculative, and the market is largely unregulated. Gosh, I can't talk today again. Anyone considering it should be prepared to lose their entire investment, okay? Everybody knows in crypto, when you go into crypto, expect to lose it all. That way, if you make some money, you're smiling and you're happy. But play with money. Don't go out there and mortgage your house, mortgage everything you got so that you can jump into the hottest, greatest thing and then lose it all, okay? Don't ever put anything in that you're not willing to walk away. South Korea is amongst the biggest cryptocurrency markets in the world, and the buzz setter. And the cryptocurrency buzz usually begins in Asia, like in Korea, where investors view them as vehicles to escape a government currency's control. All right, and we talk about that all the time here because that's my main thing. I'm not trying to be on their level. I'm on a different level, and they're trying to catch up to me. So we can see that, the control, and are willing to pay a market premium for them. That especially has become the case in the Chinese government has shut off the country's exchange. So there you go, is another one. Here, we're just going to touch on something real quick as we wrap up this hour show, because I told everybody we'd do it, all right? And I don't lie, so we're going to do it right here at the end. Bitcoin, let's see, let's see, the South Korean exchange, we all know, we just covered that one. Japan cracks down on cryptocurrency exchange. They got hacked. Korea got hacked. Let's see, exchanges are getting hacked. So much about Kraken. Cryptocurrency is back online after they did their audits as well. You know, there's just been so many currencies, exchanges that have been hacked. Which one is next? I mean, come on. People, start building better platforms. And the platform isn't even the problem. The problem is your security team and your development team is not in line with what we need to be seeing here in cryptocurrency. So please do us all a favor in cryptocurrency. If you're going to open up an exchange, by golly, you better open up one that has secure, because we're bringing our money into your platform, and it damn well better be secure, because we don't want to lose our money, and you don't want to lose your money. You're here to make money. So spend some of the money that you got on these ICOs and quit putting it into the greedy pocket and thinking you got to go buy $1 million house and a Lamborghini. How about putting a little bit of that, put the Lamborghini aside and put that money into security? You won't get hacked. These are the facts, people. You can say what you want, but there is definitely no doubt in my mind that this is the case, you know. Put the money up. We are investing in your platforms. Start using the money properly and make these exchanges more secure. LVX is going to be the most secure exchange to its date. It's going to be the future in trading. It's going to be a place where you can come and enjoy live video. You can bring newbies and they can get education and call in and talk to us and participate in chat rooms and everything right here. Well, not right here, but BRN is actually merging with LVX, and the ICO should be coming out at the end of this month, and everything should be up and ready for the announcements to go out, and we're going to really move forward. ShareDrop will be doing our airdrops, and they will be doing all of our bounty programs and so forth. They're a partner of ours along with New York Coin. If you haven't gotten any New York Coin, man, you missed yesterday. You should have bought some New York Coin, because New York Coin is up today, and you would have made some more money. But hey, check it out. Buy. Get you some BTC, get you some Ethereum, get you some Litecoin. It's a great time to buy. People, do your homework. Investigate on what coin is best for you. Not what's best for everybody out here in YouTube, but what makes sense to you. What's your gut telling you to go with? You go with that coin. Make sure you do your investigation thoroughly on each and every platform, and that you're investing in, so that you can definitely make, you got to make a good decision. So, all right, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and, let's see, we'll go and do that. There we go. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this segment here. Been a little bit over an hour, but that's okay, right? You guys can hang out with me for a little bit longer than an hour, a couple minutes here and there. We just got a few things that we're going to show you guys here before we go. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Remember, hit the subscribe button and become a member over here at the Bitcoin Radio Network on our YouTube channel. Hit everything up, and let's see if we can't get this station, this YouTube channel. I really want to get this YouTube channel going. And I need your guys' help out there. We're going to give you $2,500 worth of LVX coins just for 1,000. Just wait till we get to 10,000. What's the giveaway going to be then? Oh my gosh. Are we crazy over here or what? Well, this is our way of giving back to each and every one of you on a daily basis. I am Crypto Famous. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with us. And I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, expect the unexpected in cryptocurrency.
Good evening. And for my last hit, I'd like to take you back to the classic. B.I.G. style, of course. Player.